Well, here we are. It's a fall Saturday morning. It is Touch a Truck Day for the kids down in Jackson Township Park. So Luke is up here with me, cleaning some equipment we're going to take down. This time of year it gets pretty muddy. So we didn't want the kids crawling on it, getting all dirty. So Luke's doing a nice job. And this one here. I'll take this down. We'll hit the glass and everything when we get it there. Hopefully this rain quits. Getting all okay, here we are. Everybody's set up. Kennedy Concrete. Graph Pumping. I talk about those guys on our videos all the time. We got the fire department. There's Lonnie. And there's our equipment over here. Alright, I'll do a walk around here in a second. Okay, some kids are starting to show up. Riley's asking me all kind of questions on this machine. Ask me, how do you run it? So go ahead. Turn it. You can turn it more, and we're not going to drive it. She was just asking me how to start it. So there, that's what it sounds like.
Where's the horn?
The horn?
Yeah. Here?
There's a button right there with the horn on it.
Yeah.
There you go. So that's how it drives. And then these joysticks here control it. Okay? So one does, that's how you operate the boom and the bucket. Okay, pretty neat. I was saying, this is just your size. You could run this. There you go.
Are you gonna make? What are you gonna make?
They seem to be enjoying it. There we go. That's been going on for about 4 hours. There we go. This is my helper.
He's actually operated.
How about that?
He's operated before, hasn't he?
I don't know. He's run a skid loader.
Yeah.
I just met him. Put it right up here. That's all right. That's all right. How you like it? Pretty smooth, huh? So this seems to be the best part. All the kids are having so much fun. The trucks are starting to get ready to leave, and the kids are running around. Look, this one's starting. This one's starting. So they got a guy going up in the bucket. I should have taken a camera up there. All right, there we go. That was a fun day. See you, Lonnie. All right, let's get loaded and get home. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Conquer with the Hosses. This is what we're doing today. I wanted to go over this little light I got a couple months ago from O-Light. It's a rechargeable spotlight, and we use this in the mornings to get tools out. It's 6:45, and it is still, well, pretty dark out. So I set this up like beside the truck, one for some safety, and two just for getting tools out. But we're going to go ahead and pour the rest of this driveway the guys started last week. As soon as it gets light out, I will show you this light in case you want it. And then I'll show you what we have going on here. Talk to you in probably about 20 minutes. Okay, there it is, 10 yards. We're waiting on number 2. It should be pulling in any minute. So this little light was giving us all that light to get started a little bit earlier. Let me shut it off. It has 3 different settings, high, medium, low, from O Light. We did a video on this, well, several months ago, and I didn't do a very good video on it, so there, I hope that one was better. It just broadcasts a lot of light and rechargeable, no batteries needed, just keep it charged. I had it running here for about, what'd that take us? Half an hour, unloading the truck, pouring that. I mean, a half hour, and it's still going good. So, O Light, check it out. I'll have Emily put a link in the description. And guys are starting to show up here, so I'm glad we're done pouring that. We're ready for number 2. Go ahead.
To the store on Etsy.
And to our store on Etsy is going.
Well, the storefront's up.
Storefront.
By the time this video comes out, we'll have stuff on there.
Okay, there you go. We are selling t-shirts, hoodies, all the stuff that people sell on that. Okay, I'll talk quick. Sun is coming up. It's warming up. It's becoming very nice out. Number 2's here. You can see how we'll put it right where Steve's standing, and we'll do a blend. We'll do a mix. Second truck and first truck. Now you can see quite a difference in the consistency of the concrete. So we want to do a mix there. I don't have a straight line going with old and new. It's kind of weird. I had to recharge the camera. Now the lens is all fogged up. Number 2 is all poured. Number 1 is edged. On these cold mornings, the batteries drain so quick, it's really hard to keep these things charged. So every 8 feet, we snapped a string across so they look nice and straight coming down. I'm cutting with Steve, and I'll jump on here and start doing our center cut.
Monday morning.
Were you drinking yesterday? Okay, joiner goes on the line and on the line. As soon as they get their first cut, I'm going to angle. I don't want to dead end that. I'll angle it to our center and then straight down the center of the driveway. We'll still do our clips on the corners for corner protection. Okay, there it is, all done. There's my SRT sitting right there. I'll get a coat of sealer on top of this whenever it tightens up just a little bit. If you hit it too much, it leaves little rain dimples in it, and just doesn't look as good as it could. The guy sealed all this the other day. Now what had happened there, our number 2 truck was probably about 45 minutes later than it should have been, and you see the difference in the concrete. So once we do that, now that just changes everything when we're trying to finish. We're trying to finish number 1 truck that's setting up, getting tighter, blending it to number 2 truck, and it would just be easier if they were there at the same time. Little gap between the two. You know, yeah, that's fine. It's all berry drying. And so that's why we're a little bit behind there. We got 4 yards. This is where the grill and outdoor kitchen was going to go, for where the electric is. The homeowners changed it, which I like this change. I think the grill would be much better positioned over here, and all the smoke could go out rather than get trapped in here. I think the wood would start to look dingy after a year or 2, as well as just smoky here. Now you could mount a fan to help blow it out. It's all open, but nevertheless, I don't know why they came up with this idea, but I do like it. Other than the fact that we have to add to it. So they dug a gas line. We poured a footer right on top of that. Now we're pouring this cap on here for their appliances to set on. So Steve's running the buggy up. How did he get over there? Oh, come up that knoll. Yeah, watch this. Yeah, you're good. Go ahead. So we'll dump it. Shovel, rake, drag. It's only 15 feet long. Yeah.
I have to come up the hill and dump it there to get that. I'm not going to be able to climb that.
Just keep doing what you're doing here, and I'll get a shovel going as soon as I put the camera down and help you out. Hey, Steve, there's still a lot in there. Go ahead, dump it, let them scrape. Here comes our last buggy. Maybe last. Depends on how full it is. We're down to 2 buggies. One blew up the other. There it is. We just got done tying the trucks down. I put a splash of our SRT sealer on it. With these jobs this time of year, it's hard to get the whole job. It's dark in the morning. Cameras are dying with the cold batteries. So bear with me. We get bits and pieces every job. I'd love to do great videos, but this is the world we live in. I'm trying to do this work and video. I'd rather do this really good and video not so good if I had to pick and choose. So we're heading to the next project. I'll do some videoing on our setup since I usually miss that. Good to go? All right, see you guys anyway. See you tomorrow, or come along with us. See you in a couple minutes. Okay, we just got back to our next project. Blue skies. Look how nice this is. And it's 12 o'clock. Plenty of day left. This dumpster was up in the driveway. I just pushed this down and got it out of the way. That's all I've done. So I'll bring you in here and I'll talk as we're working. 259 D3. Let's get digging. So I knew they had to have a power point here. Found this up in the corner. I can plug my USB in and charge the camera as we talk about what we're doing. Okay, so I got my USB plugged in. And here we go. I'll check the camera angle here in a minute. Digging some of the vines out. Bringing them around here. So the guys are getting height set. So I need to get stone in here before they box me off with the forms. So we'll get some lines going in a minute. You see how there's a lot of stone around here to use. I just have to scrape it up. I have another load coming, and it'll be here in about an hour. That hump off. As we come up this driveway, I want this driveway to roll in real nice to the turnaround. I don't want it to come up and down. I don't want it to be low and steep. I want it to come up and just roll in real nice. So that's why I'm shaping this up here. CSH excavation. Got the filter fabric over the French drain area. We just stone right on top of that. Okay, just raise the camera up a little bit. And doing it one more time. Gotta take this down. We need to match this street walk going through here, so you can see this aggregate is probably an inch higher than the concrete. So I gotta take it down about 8 inches. And reshape it. Be here before we know it. We just got to, every day matters. Every single day matters. We need to get as much done as we can. Okay. Emily, edit this out. Alright, so my dad won't stop talking, so I'm commandeering the machine. There's a bee there. Got all tamped, nice and tight. And Steve jumped in the machine, pushing some stone in. Our new limestone showed up, so we can use that for top dressing. There you go. A little bit high right here. Check it, we're looking for 5 inches. Looks pretty good. Good? Yeah. Let's do one more right here, right where you're standing. Pretty good? Little back dragging. Well, we can get them around. I'd say let's put it on and be ready. Alright, pull that back a little bit, throw that end form on. One more thing to do today. Load it up, patio's ready to go, driveway's roughed in. Like I said, one more project. Let's go get ready for tomorrow. This is the house we poured the footer to, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago. They came in and do the concrete foundation walls. They set all the steel. And they even graded it for us too, man. We're really happy about that. Usually we come in here and there's ditches everywhere, garbage, but man, that's nice. The guys are just putting in, this builder wants 4 feet of foam for a frost, so nothing, it keeps the floor warmer on the walkout basement. Steve's getting some measurements. It's going to be dark here in the morning. That's why we're doing this now. We just have to set this floor drain. Tomorrow morning I'll set up a laser. When was the last time you saw an ABS pipe? That's ABS is soft core pipe. It's a stronger pipe for underground plumbing than our PVC pipe, but it's also double or triple the money. So, shout out to them for using that good pipe. Okay, see you here in the morning. This will wrap up our Monday. So heading home, almost done for the day. Picked up a nail in this tire. You can see the soap bubbles coming out of it right there. So I have a construction crayon. I marked that area. Let's go ahead and break it down and see what's in there. Hopefully this should only take a couple minutes. We need the trailer tomorrow. Hate to come in here and have a flat tire dealing with us in the morning. As much as I don't want to do it now, let's get it taken care of. Back on the road tomorrow morning. With my puncture marked, let's take it over here to my tire machine. And I would love a bigger shop. Maybe someday. But for now, I just have this here, and between my pressure washer and the man door was a good place for it. So lock that in. I have all my stuff on the shelf there. So here's my puncture mark. Bead of soap around there. You can use soap and water. This will stay wet until I go to put it back on. That's why I just use straight soap. Do whatever you want. This is a concrete channel, not a tire fixing channel. Watch your fingers on these though. A lot of tire guys are missing a finger or two because of these machines. Okay, so there's my mark. Let's peek inside. So it is just the tiniest little hole. So I'll go ahead and dig it out and make sure that the nail or screw or whatever it is out of there and get that patched. So there's my blue crayon mark. Here's where the puncture was. No soap. No bubbles, I mean. And you'd know right away. There's 75 PSI in that tire. You'd know right away. Okay, back on the truck, back on the trailer. Work tomorrow.